hockey this morning. My wife is sleeping in a bit. Couple of thoughts here. I'm going to do these as I think of different aspects of language learning. One thing is I bought this book here in a Korean bookstore, which I'm kind of going through. It's a beginner book. A couple of thoughts. It's always good to go over the same material using different sources. If I were to go through a beginner book that I had done before, I don't think it would penetrate because it's not new. You need that new, refreshing, stimulating for the brain, even if you're combining that new with repetition. But to repeat the same books, I think after a while it doesn't penetrate. That's one thought. And of course, as I go through it, of course, it's the same train station, buying vegetables, I don't know, always the same routine. I wonder how many people actually use these beginner books to go to the train station or to go and buy vegetables in a store. I think they'd be better off to just have a variety of interesting subjects. You're just trying to get familiar with the language at this point. At any rate, there'll be more snippets later. Bye. Variety is the spice of life. I'm a sucker for new books. The one that I referred to earlier is the one on the left, which is quite a good book. But I'm really enjoying too, as something to read when I've got only a few minutes, is this dictionary, which has, probably can't see that, but it has the different terms. It has the Korea, or at least the Chinese characters, the Hanja, which I really appreciate. And then it has, probably can't see that, has a little sentence, sample sentence, which you can read through. So you do a page or two. I don't know how much of it sticks, but it's all part of variety. I think variety is very important in language learning. Just to describe how I vary things, I had my easy starter book there, and now I'm doing an article from Radio Free Chosun. This is the second article I've been linking here, and I can now finally hit, you'll see there's a lot of yellow words, a lot of words that I have to learn, but that's okay. And now I'm going to click on move the remainder to known, and so I don't know how many, I'll have a look at the statistics here. There's now 151 links there, including the ones that I just added. But I'm going to be downloading this here, download audio. It's only about 5 minutes long, but I can listen to it a few times in the car. Then I'm going to read this again and review the words again. And so this way I'm kind of varying the easy stuff with the difficult stuff. One of the advantages for me in doing this kind of material is that it's political economics. It's about Cuba and economic reform in Cuba. Is that I can pick up a lot of Hanja, Chinese character-based words. I'm on my way to hockey. This is our team sweater. We're the old goats. You can see this goat here with his mug of beer. That's us. And now I'm going to have to put all my hockey gear, which I store here, into my bag here. I'm going to grab myself a hockey stick and off I go. And of course I'll be listening to Korean all the way. Now this is just a small side road, otherwise this would be pretty dangerous to do, but just want to show you that as I'm driving to my hockey, I am listening to my Korean. I'll listen to it quite a few times. I'm going to read it on my iPad, maybe over lunch, and by the end of the day I should have a fairly good idea of this content, and it's advanced content. For now I better pay attention to the road. I've just finished my makurouchi bento here. I've been eating in a Japanese restaurant, studying my Korean, and here's our handy chef. Hi. Back in the office, a couple of thoughts kind of came to my mind. One was that someone asked, how do you find the time? How do you make the time? Well, I finished playing hockey. All the guys went up to the Queen's Cross pub to have a few beers and lunch. And they were even talking about the very attractive waitress. That's a major attraction there at the pub. And I said, no. I went off to a Japanese restaurant and I studied my Korean. That's the kind of sacrifice you have to make if you want to fill in those, target hours every day. Just another tip.